So we have a question that many people are wondering about Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai, and also it's true about Rabbi Akiva, and different big Mekubalim that we had, the biggest people, the biggest souls, and they went through a great suffering in their life. In the case of Rabbi Akiva and Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai, so the Romans were chasing them, trying to kill them. Rabbi Akiva, they did kill him in a terrible way. And obviously, they had all the secrets of the Kabbalah. They knew all of the names of the angels. They could have said a few names and get rid of all of those Romans. So why did they didn't use those secrets that they had? And again, it's not only about them. There was many great Mekubalim through the history of the Jewish people that they had a tremendous spiritual power, and they chose not to use it. And obviously, it's not by mistake, it's not by coincidence. It was very, very well planned, and it was that was their attitude, that was their perception of what is the right thing to do. And there's a message for us to learn from that, because for many people, the reason to learn Kabbalah, the reason to know those secrets is to be able to influence, is to be able to practice and to use all of those secrets and to get benefit of that and to do all kinds of things. And we see from those stories, from these facts, that this is not the right way in many, many cases. I'm not saying that there's no exceptions. We have also stories about Mekubalim that they did use secrets of the Torah to help all kinds of different situations. But generally, the approach that I got in my inheritance from the Kabbalistic Shiva of Bethel, and this is the tradition that is basically the tradition of the Arizal, the Rashash, and here we see also proof that that was also the approach of Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai and Rabbi Akiva, that the secrets of the Torah is not a tool that we should use for our own benefit. Okay? And this is a certain aspect, a certain angle of how to understand the message, the deeper message of the words of the Pirkei Avot, the chapters of the fathers, ethics of the fathers, maybe they call that. It says that Lo ya'asena kardom lachpor bo. You should not make the Torah, or the secrets of the Torah in this case, like a shovel to plow your field. It's not a shovel to plow your field. When people are taking advantage of the secrets of the Torah to use them for practical usage of this world, and even to save their life, it's not a positive thing. And obviously, Rabbi Akiva understood, Shimon Bar Yochai, they understood that when they are not using the spiritual power that Hashem gave them, and they are going through that suffering that they had to go through, to be killed by Rabbi Akiva, or to hide 13 years in a cave by Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai, that is like a sacrifice in a way, that they sacrifice their physical life, physical pleasure, physical life, to achieve a higher level of tikkun, rectification. And that's something that we have to learn, because most of the people in the world today, they are very, very afraid of any tiny bit of suffering. They have like a small thing in their fingernail that is aching. That's it. They can't stand it anymore. Have to go to a doctor to take some kind of painkiller. It's like terrible. Cannot stand it. And we see from the sages that it's not the right attitude. We need to have the strength to go through the suffering, and whatever is the result in the end of that suffering phase, I'm not saying that we need to invoke into our life suffering. I'm not looking to suffer. Yeah, get me wrong. I'm like everybody else. I'm looking to, have nice life with my family and whatever it is, yeah. But if there is a certain amount of suffering that I have to go through for my tikkun, so this is what I have to go through. So that's what I'm going through. I'm not trying to go to find like shortcuts and to make things easier because I have certain wisdom of the Kabbalah. It is not right. The people that are trying to do that, they are missing the point. And the main thing is that we are here to do Hashem's will. We are not here in this world to rest. We are not here to take advantage. We are not here to have certain benefits. That's not the reason that we're here. We are here to do a certain tikkun. And whatever it is that we have to go through to achieve the tikkun, it's worth it. Because that means that when we are leaving this world and we're coming to the next stage of our existence as everlasting eternal soul, so that's it. We did it. It's done. We did the tikkun. That's what we want to have. That's the place where we want to be. So if somebody is choosing to be comfortable in this world and is compromising on his tikkun, it just means that he will have to go through this world again to achieve his tikkun. There's no other choice. We cannot run away from doing our tikkun. The tikkun have to take place. So as much as we do it with more, joy and happiness and satisfaction, so it's better for us. But we have to do it anyhow. So Bezrat Hashem, I will finish with the blessing for everybody. Hashem will give us the strength to be happy in our tikkun and to know that whatever is coming into our life is part of our tikkun. It's for our benefit. Hashem is sending it to us. There's no other source. There's no evil side that is sending us without the permission of Hashem all kinds of different things. Okay, that's Christianity, that's other religions. In the Torah, specifically is clarified in the wisdom of the Kabbalah, everything is coming from Hashem for the purpose of the tikkun. That's it, very simple. So if whatever it is that we are going through, Baruch Hashem, thank you Hashem, we can pray that Hashem will make it easier for us. Yes, that's fine. We can pray that Hashem will, make the redemption faster, that we don't have to suffer for so long. Fine, that's fine. But if that's what we have to go through, so it's worth it. It's always worth it. Hashem is not bringing any tiny bit of suffering, even tiny bit of suffering that is with no purpose. Everything has purpose. Everything is for achieving that goal of the world tikkun, that each individual will reach his tikkun, then the whole world is reaching its tikkun, and that's the purpose of all of that. Baruch Adonai Olam, Amen v'Amen.